All right, Shalom. You know what I mean? It's the I.S.U.P.K started at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. You know what I mean? Under commanding General Yohanna. And our job to teach blacks and Hispanics the truth according to the Bible, man. That according to the Bible, you are the real Jews that lost their identity. And the so-called white man in the land of Palestine, he is not a Jew, man. He's an imposter. You know what I mean? Almost a so-called imposter, but he's an imposter. That's what he is. You know what I mean? So we have loads of programs at the I.S.U.P.K, man. You can check us out. You know what I mean? Monday till Friday. You know what I mean? First of all, Monday, we got the radio show hosted by Commanding General Yohanna. You know what I mean? 2 a.m. UK time till 4 a.m. You know what I mean? Stay awake, man. Make sure you log into that radio show there. The Commanding General Yohanna goes into all the latest topics in the black community, man. Shows the problems in our community and how we can overcome these problems. From Tuesday of midnight till 2, we got the Brotherhood class hosted by Captain I.S.U.P.K. Wednesday midnight till 2, we got the Law class. Thursday midnight till 2, Scripture breakdown class hosted by General Mahayaman. Any question you ever want to know, just let the general know, man. You bring it to class on Thursday. Friday, the last one called Dash, the Holy Tongue, the tongue that you were speaking before his slave master forced English upon you, before he forced Spanish upon you. That's, you know what I mean, that's your language before slavery. And we teach that at the I.S.U.P.K every Friday, 12 midnight to 2 o'clock, man. Saturday, we got the Sabbath class. You know what I mean? Also, Thursday, Thursday at 4 a.m. It's pretty late. But the Israelite Vibes hosted by Captain TITHES and Captain Kaza. You know what I mean? Make sure you log into that also. You know, we got many topics at the I.S.U.P.K. No questions. No, I won't. All right, cool. So today we're going to go to a few scriptures, you know what I mean, in the Bible. You got a lot of people that say, you know, I.S.U.P.K this, I.S.U.P.K that, you know what I mean? So we're going to show you that everything, not some things, everything that the I.S.U.P.K do is in the Bible. You know what I mean? Any of the ordinances that you see the brothers do in the I.S.U.P.K is noted in the Holy Bible. You know what I mean? It might seem silly to you, might look weird to you, but it's in the Bible, what God commanded. Certain as simple as the way we dress, man. Bible. So we're going to go off at the Bible and show you why we dress this way. You know what I mean? So first, give me Deuteronomy 1:15. Yeah, go on.
Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 15. So I took the chief of your tribes.
And this is Moses speaking. Moses said he took the chief of our tribes. Chief means the top people of our tribes. You know what I mean? Moses wanted rank in Israel, man. And they got the chief of our tribe, not anybody, not the man on the bottom. They got the chief man, the man with the most knowledge, the man that was responsible. Got the chief man of Benjamin, the chief man of Judah, the chief man of Naphtali, the chief man of Issachar, Ephraim, and so forth. Read.
Wise men.
And these men were wise. These were anybody. There was wise men. And look what Moses did with these wise men. Read.
And known.
And known. These men had a good reputation. These men were known not for stealing, known not for sleeping with a man's wife, known, famous, had a good reputation, man. We done?
And made them heads over you.
And did what?
Made them heads over you.
And Moses made these men heads over you, man. That's what you see at the I.S.U.P.K, man. You see brothers that are heads over you, and these ain't anybody. These are brothers that have been in the school quite some time, been approved, been to camp, brothers that, you know, probably made mistakes and got back up and became stronger and didn't make the mistakes again, man. Brothers with experience. These are the brothers that are heads over you. That's what you see in the I.S.U.P.K, man. You know what I mean? In the Christian church, they ain't got heads over them. Everyone's equal in the Christian church. People say, you can't tell me what to do. You know what I mean? I only answer to God. But in the I.S.U.P.K, you have heads over you, man. You have leaders over you. And that's in the Bible also. Have you done?
Captains over thousands.
And what do we have in the I.S.U.P.K? We have captains, man. Captain I.S.U.P.K, Captain TITHES, Captain Sakawa. We have captains, man. We didn't make this up by ourselves. Everything we do is in the Bible. And Moses put captains over the people, man. So why don't we see captains in church? Instead, I see evangelists, deacons. You know what I mean? When the Bible got captains, you know what I mean? We're an army here, man. You find a captain in the army. We ain't no sweet, so weak, sissy, Bible-based group. We're an army, man. And Moses made captains over people, people in charge of people. You know what I mean? You got these fake Israelites talking about I.S.U.P.K got a rank system and ain't no man over nobody. But you obviously don't know the Bible, man. Because Moses said he put captains over people. How are we gonna have a nation if everyone's the same? You know what I mean? If you're going up, how can I tell you, brother, you're going up? Stop doing that. If we're the same, if you don't feel like going camp today, he don't feel like going camp today. We'll never get it done. Someone has to be over the both of us and say, listen, brother, you're coming to camp today. You know what I mean? And no one ain't got this problem when they go to their job. They got a manager over them, a supervisor over them, and no one don't argue that. When it comes to the truth, people saying the I.S.U.P.K are wrong for having order and rank. We're all brothers, man. How can you say you're over me? You're worshiping a man, saying he's over you, but you obviously don't know the Bible. Because Moses did the same thing, man. And the Lord told Moses to do this. We don't know.
And captains over hundreds.
And those captains that were over 100 and captains that were over 50s, man. Captains with big responsibilities, captains with not so big responsibilities. And that's what you see at the I.S.U.P.K, man. You got brothers over the sewing department. You got brothers over the sign department. Brothers that take out loads of men to camp. Brothers that take out a few men to camp. We done?
And captains over 50s.
We done?
And captains over 10s.
Read.
And officers among your tribes.
And officers among your tribes, man. I'm an officer myself. You know what I mean? We've got officers in this room. So everything we do down to the titles in the Bible, man, we keep the ordinances of the Bible, man.
That's right.
We got captains in the I.S.U.P.K. We got officers in the I.S.U.P.K. Troopers in the I.S.U.P.K. and generals in the I.S.U.P.K, man. All those you can find in the Holy Bible, man. So if anyone talking about we follow man, you obviously don't know the Bible, man. And you obviously don't know about nation building. You obviously don't know how to get things done. Because all things can't get done if everyone wants to come in. If everyone don't want to do certain amount of work, you need captains and people over you, man. Experienced people that know this Bible, that went to class before you, got years under their belt, experience, knowledge, and that's what Moses did here, man. And that's what you see at the I.S.U.P.K. You don't see brothers that's been in the truth for 2 days over the congregation. You see brothers that's been approved, man. Brothers that are seasoned in this truth. Brothers that may have made mistakes and conquered the mistakes. Therefore, they can tell other brothers how to conquer the mistakes. Again, 1 and 15.
So I took the chief of your tribes, wise men, and known, and made them heads over you.
And at the I.S.U.P.K, you got wise men that heads over you, man. You don't have no Johnny come lately. You don't have no guy that can break down 2 precepts. You have wise men. You know what I mean? Ask any of these captains or officers how long they've been in this truth, man. They'll tell you some brothers got double figures under their belt, man. Over you. We done?
Captains over thousands, and captains over hundreds, and captains over 50s, and captains over 10s, and officers among young tribes.
And there you go. The officers amongst our tribes, man. And that's what you see at the I.S.U.P.K. We follow the Bible.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Something as little as our ranking system, man, in the Bible, man. Our whole design is decorated according to this Bible. You know why? Because God set this up, man. This was set up by a man. Everything we do is in this Bible. Give me a minute. All right, read this for me 1 second. Okay, come and read to me out. This part. This is the Bible dictionary under the what's that? Yeah. Under the this is the word dress. You should read that for me in the Bible dictionary.
The millie was a long, loose-sleeved robe.
So talking about the dress sense of the people. You know what I mean? We're staying on the topic here, talking about rank. You know what I mean? We done?
Or public dress, which was worn chiefly by men.
There you go. So we're talking about a robe that was worn by men. Read.
Of official position.
And this robe showed your position. We done?
And by ministers.
Minister means your work, what profession you do, what rank you are. We done?
Educators.
Read.
And the wealthy.
We done?
It was the robe of the professions.
Well, we done.
A dress of dignity, culture, and distinction, the mark of high rank.
There you go. So we wore certain clothes that will say your rank. And who does that at the I.S.U.P.K, man? Who wears all black for 90 days, showing their rank? You come in the I.S.U.P.K, you see a brother in all black, you know what rank he is, man. You know that he's trying to become an officer. And we follow the ordinances of the Bible, man. Even your clothing shows your rank. And we just read that in the Bible dictionary. And this school is fashioned after the Bible, man. And brothers in the school, their attire shows their rank. You see a brother in here in his all black for 90 days. You know what I mean? That shows his rank. He's a young man now, but he wants to become a trooper. All right, drop that. Give me Mark 6 and 40. No question.
No, I won't at the moment.
All right, cool, no problem.
Mark 6 and 40.
Yeah.
Mark chapter 6 verse 40, and they sat down in ranks.
It's like. All right, give me 39.
Mark chapter 6 verse 39, and he commanded them to make all sit down by companies upon the green grass.
And this is Christ speaking, you know what I mean? Some of you might say, well, that was Moses. That's the Old Testament, man. This is Christ. And Christ got all his disciples, man. And he got them to sit on the green grass in companies, man. A company like a rank of armies. A company. Read on.
And they sat down in ranks.
And he made them sit down in ranks. He had captains on one side, officers on one side, troopers on one side. So Christ himself had his men in rank order, man. You know what I mean? So these Christians don't know the Bible. The I.S.U.P.K, we keep the ordinance of the Bible. We have rank in the Bible because Christ had rank in the Bible. Christ's disciples weren't running all over the place, doing what they wanted to do. He had rank. Before Christ died, he put Peter in charge. That's rank. You know what I mean? Paul had to answer to Peter. That's rank. You know what I mean? There wasn't anyone doing what they want to do. You know what I mean? There wasn't 10,000 camps running about the place. There was rank, man. And that's what you see at the I.S.U.P.K. And Christ, who these Christians are supposed to be following, he had rank also. So why are Christians saying that the I.S.U.P.K, we don't follow Christ, we follow man? Man give us orders. When Christ set people in rank also, Christ will have a higher officer over a lower officer, and that higher officer can tell a lower officer what to do. And that was ordained by Jesus Christ, man, the King of Israel, the King of every black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, man. So how can anyone argue that? Why in these fake camps I don't see rank? I see everyone is running around doing what they want. We done?
By hundreds and by 50s.
And some had higher rank, some had lower rank, some had 100, some was in charge of 100 men, some was in charge of over 50 men. But nonetheless, Christ put his men in rank. Because Christ was wise enough to know that in order to build a nation, you need rank, man. Everyone can't be one. Everyone can't be on the same level, man. If everyone's on the same level, when a young man's going up, who's going to tell him he's going up? Who's going to encourage a young man? Who's going to give someone advice if everyone's the same? But again, in England, you've been taught that we're all equal. Meanwhile, you go to work and listen to your supervisor. You've been told that no man can't tell you nothing. Meanwhile, when the policeman comes, you listen to him, though. You've been taught that no one's the boss of me. Meanwhile, you pay rent to your landlord, though. Read on.
And when he had taken the 5 loaves and the 2 fishes, he looked up to heaven and blessed and brake the loaves and gave them to his disciples.
All right, drop that. Give me Ezekiel, yeah? Ezekiel 37. You know, I'm just going through his Bible, showing you that everything that the I.S.U.P.K do is in the Bible, man. Everything. You know what I mean? Certain as simple as this 12 tribe sign in the Bible. You know what I mean? We do everything according to the scriptures. No question now?
No, I don't.
Right, man.
Ezekiel
37:16.
Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 16. Moreover, thou son of man.
And this is God, the Most High God speaking to Ezekiel, man. And he says, son of man. That's a black terminology. You know how black people call each other man? Like, hey, listen, man. Listen, yo, man. Most say, listen, son of man. We done?
Take thee one stick.
And the Most High told Ezekiel, get yourself one stick. A stick is wood. We done?
And write upon it for Judah and for the children of Israel, his companions.
And he said, on this stick, on this piece of wood, man, write Judah and his companions. Now, if anyone knows anything about Bible history, our kingdom was split, man. It was split into Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. That they became one kingdom, and then you had the rest of the kingdom under Ephraim. You know what I mean? 3 tribes went one way, and the other tribes went another way. And one was considered the house of Judah, one was considered the house of Ephraim, or the house of Israel. And the Moses said, get you a stick and put on it Judah and his companions. That's Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. The Moses said, get you a stick, get you some wood, and write on there Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. We done?
Then take another stick.
And the Lord said, get another stick, get another piece of wood, read.
And write upon it for Joseph the stick of Ephraim, and for all the house of Israel, his companions.
And the Lord said, after you write Benjamin, Judah, and Levi on one stick, get the house of Ephraim and write his companions. Get Ephraim, get Manasseh, get Gad, get Naphtali, get Reuben, get Asher, and write them on another stick. Write them on another piece of wood. Read on.
And join them one to another.
And join that together, man. And this is a prophecy of the 2 kingdoms, blacks and Hispanics becoming one in the future. That's a prophecy, man. But like everything in the Bible, this is manifold. This is also carnal as well. As much as it is spiritual, it's also carnal also. So the Lord said, get these 2 kingdoms, get the blacks, what people consider blacks, and get what people call Hispanics, and put them together on one stick. This is spiritual for us becoming together in the last times, man. And we're doing that now at the I.S.U.P.K. We're raising up blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. People that think that they're 2 different nations. We're telling them that no, they're one, and joining them together, making them become one nation. You done?
And they shall become one in thine hand.
And the Lord said, join these 2 sticks together, man. Join these 2 pieces of wood together, and they shall become one in your hand. You know what I mean? And behind me, what is there? What is there behind me? Behind me, there's a stick, the piece of wood, with all 12 tribes on there. Because that's written up in the Bible. The Lord said to write 3 tribes, and then the other 10 tribes, I put them on one stick. And behind me, you see all 12 tribes written on one stick. That's because God commanded us to do so, man. That's in the Bible. You know what I mean? The fact, something as simple as having a sign is in the Bible, man. The Lord said, put all their names on one stick. And what do you see on this piece of wood? All the 12 names on this one piece of wood, man. You know what I mean? We didn't do this because we wanted to do it. We follow the Bible, man. People still do this, they want to copy and do their own thing, not knowing that we fashion our whole school after this Bible, man. You know what I mean? Christ is the head of our school, man. You know what I mean? We're not some angry black men making this up. You know what I mean? This is all fashioned after the Bible. Read that part again, verse 17.
And join them one to another into one stick.
And this is one stick, this is one piece of wood. And all these tribes on one stick, man. You know what I mean? There's brothers that go out to camp with a penny. You know what I mean? So when we read Revelations 1:1, it says Christ's hand was like brass. Brothers like the penny there, show the people. That's what Ezra will do. This is what Ezekiel was doing then. He had the sign out, the sign on the street, teaching our people, saying, look, man, you know what I mean? You all are one people. And that's what we're doing today, man. You got all the 12 tribes on one stick, on one piece of wood. You know what I mean? Something as simple as that, man, in the Bible. Because this school was set up under Christ, man. You know what I mean? The heads of the school read this Bible, and our whole culture is fashioned after this Bible. We didn't make this up ourselves. Drop that. Give me Nehemiah 8:3.
What am I looking for again? Sorry, long time.
Nehemiah 8.
Is that NAHM?
NEH, I think it is.
I think it's that one. 442. the one?
Yeah, Nehemiah 8, yeah?
8.
8 and 3.
No, that can't be the one that one, man.
Give me 8 and 2, Nehemiah. You got it?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, pass it me if you can't find it, I'll find it.
Sorry.
No problem. This Bible getting mashed up still. Read 8, yeah, you got 8 and 2, yeah.
8 and 2. Oh, okay. So 8 and 2. Nehemiah chapter 8, verse 2. And Ezra the priest brought the law before the congregation.
So Ezra here is the priest. The priest is a man that does the work of the Lord, man. He does the sacrifices, you know what I mean? He stones homosexuals. He's like a police officer today, that's a priest. Put the law into the people, man. The congregation means a gathering. Ezra brought this law to the people, just like what we do when we go on the streets. We go out there and we bring the people the law, man. We say it's wrong to be a homosexual, that's bringing them the law. We say it's wrong to abort your babies, that's bringing them the law. We say it's wrong to commit adultery, that's bringing them the law. We bring the law to you, man. We go on the streets because you're in the streets and we bring it to you. You don't come to us, you don't come to our churches, you don't come to our classes. We bring it to you. You know what I mean? Because we're priests of the Most High, we're workmen of the Most High, and it's our job to bring it to you. You know what I mean? A priest is like a police officer today. He does the work of the Most High. The same way the police officer does the work of the government. You know what I mean? He locks up drug dealers. He locks up prostitutes. A priest's job is to do the work of the Most High. Stone homosexuals. You know what I mean? Take men to counsel. That's why Ezra was here. And Ezra was a priest of the Most High. He brought the commandments to the people, man. And that's what you see us at the I.S.U.P.K do. We go to town center and bring the law to blacks and Hispanics.
That's right.
You know what I mean? We go to Times Square and bring the law to blacks, Hispanics, Harlem, all over the globe. We done.
Both of men and women.
And we go to men and women. If you're a woman, we bring the law to you. We say stop hoeing around. We say stop having abortions. You know what I mean? We say stop having tattoos. If you're a man, same thing. Stop killing your brother. Stop taking drugs. Stop selling drugs. We done.
And all that could hear with understanding.
We done.
Upon the first day of the 7th month.
Okay, read.
And he read therein before the street that was before.
Where did he read?
Therein.
Before that, and he read.
And he read therein before.
We done. We done.
The street that was.
The street, man. You know, we don't go on the streets because we want to be seen. We got better things to do, but we do it because the Bible says to go in the streets, man. You know what I mean? Ezra was in the streets. He went in a pulpit. He wasn't in the mosque. He wasn't in no temple, no synagogue, no gurdwara. He was in the streets, man. Because that's where black people are, up and down, shopping, living their day-to-day life in the streets. So us loving black people so much, we got to go to where you are and bring this law to you like Ezra did. We done?
That was before the water gate from the morning until midday.
And he went into the gate. Why did he go into the gate? Why didn't he go in the corner, in some side road? Why did Ezra go in the gate? You're going to answer that, or, you know, any ideas?
Slightly, I don't.
In my line. Anyone know why Ezra went in the gate? Why didn't Ezra go on, you know, some side road or some corner? Why the gate? What happens in the gate? I'll give it a minute, yeah.
It's because that's where the most people is.
What happens in the gate? What do people do in the gate? Like, you see front door.
Yeah.
What do people do at the front door?
Unlock it to get in.
And
enter.
And what else? All right, if I got a city and there's one gate. There's one gate to the city. What are people going to do to that gate? Go on, sorry, go on. Like, for instance, imagine here, town.
Yeah.
You want to go shopping, but there's one gate. So everyone that wants to go shopping has to do what to that gate?
Queue up to get in.
And get in and get out.
Yeah, of course.
Exactly. So where can you see the most people? At the gate.
Oh, yeah,
it's the only entrance.
Because that's where everyone's
exactly. So
getting out.
and also the I.S.U.P.K, do we go on street speak in some quiet neighborhood?
Oh no.
Do we go to King's Landing? No, we go in the gate. Why?
Because there's more people there.
Exactly. The gate is the only entrance. For you to get into the city, you have to go through the gate. So that's what we're gonna be.
Calm.
Because everyone wants to go shopping, and there's only one gate there. So that's what we're gonna be. That's why you see us in Birmingham City Centre. That's why you don't see us when we're in California. We go to Venice Beach and preach. We don't go on some side road. Same with New York. Same with Times Square. We speak in Times Square because many people are there. That's the gate right there. People going in and out. There's only one way in, so that's where I can catch you. You know, I mean, there's no other entrance. So I'll catch you at the gate, and that's where Ezra was. Read on.
Where was I? First was I on?
3 at the end.
8 and 3 was it? Yeah. At the end.
No. 3 from 3 actually.
3 from 3.
Yeah, go on.
And he read therein before the street that was before the water gate from the morning until midday.
There you go, man. What's the I.S.U.P.K? I've been in camps, man. When you know me, we start in the morning. We start 11 o'clock, man. And by the time we finish speaking, I'll see the sun come down. I'll see it dawning. And that's what Ezra did. You know what I mean? We teach blacks and Hispanics till the sun goes down. We're up early, bright and early, do a class, head out, get them signs, and we teach blacks and Hispanics the law, man. We bring the law to the people until the sun goes down. This is what Ezra did right here. We didn't do a little sermon like your pastor might do. We didn't do a little prayer class meeting. You know what I mean? We go out there in the streets of the gate until midday. We done.
Before the men and the women and those that could understand, and the ears of all the people were attentive unto the book of the law.
You know what I mean? Ezra spoke so much. People willing to hear the book of the law. We done.
Verse 4. And Ezra the scribe stood upon a pulpit of wood.
Okay, so Ezra stood on a pulpit of wood, man. What brothers do you see out in the streets standing on a pulpit of wood? Standing on a piece of wood, man. You know what I mean? Is it Creflo Dollar? Is it T.D. Jakes? Is it Joe Osteen? Is it the Muslim Mosque? No, it's brothers at the I.S.U.P.K, man.
That's right.
You know what? We follow this Bible. Certain as simple as what they stand on in the Bible. Ezra stood in a pulpit made out of wood, man. You know what I mean? Like us at the I.S.U.P.K, any camp on this globe with the I.S.U.P.K banner behind it, man. We stand on a pulpit of wood, man. Not because we choose to, but because God said so. This is how Ezra brought the people to the Most High, and we're going to do it the same way, man. Us at the I.S.U.P.K, we stand on a pulpit of wood. You see brothers on a pulpit of wood, man. We done?
Which they had made for the purpose.
And they made this pulpit for that purpose, to teach blacks and Hispanics. This pulpit was made so that we can go out in the streets, stand on it, and teach blacks and Hispanics, man. It was made for that purpose. We done?
And beside him stood Ithiah and Shema and
beside him, he had brothers beside him, man. Who do you see on the streets teaching blacks and Hispanics with someone beside them? One man reading, one man speaking. The I.S.U.P.K, man. You know why? Because we're the men and prophets of the Lord, man. And we're the men that the Lord chose in his last days. We're the men that actually read this Bible, man. We ain't the men in the pulpit with the suit and tie. You have to come to us. We got a cash machine in the church, taking your money, buying whores and prostitutes. We're the men of the Lord, man. We're the men that go out there and prophesy from morning till midday. We're the men on the pulpit, made out of wood with brothers beside us, reading for us, man. We're the brothers in the gates, man, preaching from morning till night. We're them brothers teach you the laws, teaching blacks to come off cocaine, come off weed, stop selling drugs to your brothers, stop having abortions, stop killing the baby in your womb, man. Stop celebrating Christmas, Easter, and all those pagan holidays there. Because we follow this Bible. Your pastor don't even consider these scriptures. Because he a man of God, man. He's not the man the Lord chose. Give me verse 8.
Let's see. So they read in the book, in the law of God distinctly.
And they read in the book of the Lord of God distinctly, man, with detail. And you only get that at the I.S.U.P.K, man. We open up the dictionaries. You know what I mean? We read it in the Hebrew. We break it down distinctively. We done?
And gave the scene.
And gave the what sense?
And gave the sense.
Read.
And caused them to understand the reading.
And that's what you see at the I.S.U.P.K, man. You go to these pastors, you go to these churches, they teach you all these stuff about under the blood of Christ and the blood of Jesus, and what does that mean? They don't give you the sense, man. They don't cause you to understand the Bible. Also, the I.S.U.P.K, we do that, man. You know, you need to go on YouTube and watch some of these videos, man. One man speaking, one man reading, and the brother will break it down for you. We give you the sense. You know what I mean? You see one of the camp videos when they go like, oh, Christ's skin was dark like bronze. My brother say, yeah, and bronze is derivative of brown. He give you the sense. These pastors don't do that, man. Ask him, pastor, what does it mean to be under the blood of Jesus? As nice as it sounds all pretty. Ask him, okay, pastor, what does that mean? Man, he don't give you the sense. He don't cause you to understand the Bible. We do, man. You know what I mean? I've watched brothers break down Revelations 1 and 13 all my life, and they give you the sense, man. So one like the Son of Man, his eyes are red with fire. Brothers break down why. They give you the sense. They say because Christ drank wine, which made his eyes red. They said his body was like Euphaz, and the brother will take the mic back and say Euphaz is green. Christ had a green garment. That's what these brothers are doing here, man. And who else reads the Bible and gives you the sense, gives you the understanding? Read that part again, verse 8.
So they read in the book, in the law of God distinctly, and gave the sense and caused them to understand the reading.
And we cause you to understand the reading, man. We cause you to understand the reading. Revelation 1:1, we cause you to understand the description of Christ. You know what I mean? Certain that these pastors don't do, man. These people that hold the Bible, they don't do. They give you all these fancy words and bang a tambourine, man. They don't even read the Bible. You know what I mean? The pastor don't even, you ask your pastor what language the Bible is written, and he wouldn't even know. All he knows is tambourines and singing and dancing, the organ. You know what I mean? If this Bible's an organ, and your pastor will be qualified to teach it, but his Bible's not an organ, man. The pastor's not certified to teach his Bible, man. All right, give me Isaiah 50:1. You need help, let me know, all right? No questions yet, no?
No questions yet. No, I don't. Isaiah 15.
58. Come on.
Isaiah 58. Isaiah 58:1.
Yeah.
Isaiah chapter 58 verse 1. Cry aloud.
What the Bible say?
Cry aloud.
And you get all these people, man, Christians saying, yeah, man, because the I.S.U.P.K, you're too aggressive, man. You shout too much, you're too loud, man. That's not really Christ-like. You know what I mean? You're meant to speak low and nice and reach the people, man. But what did the Bible just say?
Cry aloud.
The Bible said, cry aloud, man. You think we're on the street screaming at the top of our lungs with a microphone because we want to. Because the Bible says, and as I said before, we're fashioned after the Bible, man. Our school was set up by Christ himself. Set up the I.S.U.P.K, man. You know what I mean? And pass it down to men that we have over us. Men like Commanding General Yohanna, General Muhammad, and so forth, our generals, man. This school's fashioned after the Bible, and the Bible says cry aloud. That's why you see brothers on the street corners screaming, telling brothers to come off drugs, cocaine, stop being homosexuals, man. Because we follow the Bible. Your pastor want to tell us to speak soft to the people. Man, we don't
spare not.
I don't spare no one's feelings. You know what I mean? Your pastor got homosexuals in the church on the choir, man. Your pastor got your pastor's married homosexuals because he wants to spare their feelings, man. Homosexuals go in the church nowadays and get married because your pastor wants to spare their feelings, and the Bible goes spare not, man. So also the I.S.U.P.K, we don't spare not, man. If someone's 6 years old and they're homosexual, we tell them they're homosexual, man. If someone's good looking or pretty or dainty, you know what I mean, and they're smoking weed, we're gonna tell them it's wrong to smoke weed, regardless of how they look, you know, how old they are, regardless of how much it might hurt their feelings. We done?
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
And the Bible says to lift up your voice like a trumpet, man. You know what I mean? A trumpet is not a soft instrument, it's not a flute. You know what I mean? It's not no soft wind instrument. It's a brass instrument. It's one of the loudest instruments on the orchestra, man. And the Bible says to raise up your voice like a trumpet. And also the I.S.U.P.K, we follow God, man. That's why you see us on the street corners screaming, telling our people to fix up. And only a fool want to speak soft to blacks and Hispanics, man. You know what I mean? Our people, the Bible says, are hard-headed, man. Don't want to listen. Drug dealers, man. Gangbangers in prison. How are you going to speak soft to some drug dealers? How are you going to speak soft to some hard-headed black woman, man. You know what I mean? That fights men all day. You know what I mean? That puts her hand in man's face, and you know, you see them fighting on World Star Hip Hop. How you gonna speak stuff to a black man that been in prison or been in and out of prison all his whole life? You know what I mean? God knows how to deal with blacks and Hispanics, man. He put it in the Bible and said to speak hard to our people, man. Raise up your voice like a trumpet. But again, your pastors don't speak like that, man, because they're not men of the Lord. You know what I mean? These prophets are fake prophets, man, not real. You know what I mean? All these imams want to please the people. They want to make the people feel good. You know what I mean? And ain't nothing feeling good about telling a homosexual is wrong. I feel nice when you tell a drug dealer stop taking drugs, man. When you tell a child molester that is filthy and you should stop molesting children, ain't nothing nice about that, man. That's why we're the I.S.U.P.K. We're the undesirables, man. Ain't no one to be in our organization. Ain't no one to deal with our organization, because we tell the honest truth. And that's why they kill Christ, because Christ was the same way. You wouldn't kill a man that loves everybody. You wouldn't kill a man that gets on with everybody. But because Christ told the people, the Bible said, spare not, man. And Christ said, spare not. He told them filthy black leaders that they were disgusting, man. And that they were killing our people, robbing them. And for that reason, they killed him. And for that reason, they want to kill all the men that I.S.U.P.K. You know what I mean? If they could shut us down, they would, man. Ain't no one want to hear how disgusting they've been the whole life. Ain't no old black man want to hear that his life, the life he was living was fake. And Christmas, which he's been celebrating his whole life, is a fake holiday. He don't want to hear that, man. You know what I mean? Read on.
And show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins.
Who's out there showing the house of Israel their sins, man? Who's out there showing Israel, don't put a Christmas tree in your house? Don't send your kids on them Easter egg hunts? Who's doing that? But the I.S.U.P.K. I don't see no one doing that but us, man. I don't see no one showing the house of Jacob their sins. If anything, these pastors are telling black people it's okay to be a homosexual. Man, to each his own. It's love. They're telling black women to marry white men. It's love, man. We all bleed red. They're telling drug dealers that God knows your heart, man. I know you sell drugs and it's wrong, but God knows your heart. They ain't telling our people their sins, but we are, man. We're telling people it's wrong to shave your beard, man. We're telling women it's wrong to have an abortion. It's wrong to cheat on your man. Meanwhile, your pastor saying, the pastor divorcing people, man, because he's sparing their feelings. A woman's supposed to go to a pastor and say, listen, I don't like my man no more. He's annoying, man. He needs the toilet seat up. And your pastor's supposed to say, well, that's your man. I don't care. That's the man you laid down with. That's the man for life, man. But instead, your pastor's saying, you know what, that's fine. I can give a divorce. The government says it's okay, I can give a divorce. Because they're sparing the people, man. A woman's supposed to come to a pastor, you know, I'm sick. A man's supposed to come to a pastor, so you know, I'm sick of this woman, man. She don't cook my eggs right, man. She burnt my best shirt. And the pastor's supposed to turn around to that man and say, well, so be it, man. You lay down with that woman, that's your woman for life. But your pastor don't say that because he spares people's feelings. But God said to spare not. Read that again from the top.
Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins.
That's what your pastor's supposed to be doing. And that's what we at the I.S.U.P.K. do, man. You get me? Everything we do is according to his Bible, man. Everything we do. Give me Revelation 1:15. Guys, last book here.
Revelations chapter 1 verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass.
Talking about Jesus Christ, his feet was the color of brass, man. Brass is brown. Christ's feet was brown, meaning his legs were brown, meaning his torso was brown, meaning his face was brown, making him a brown man or a black man. Read on.
As if they burned in a furnace.
And if you burn anything in the furnace, it's very dark. Christ was a dark-skinned black man. Read on.
And his voice as the sound of many waters.
And who've been to a seaside before, man? Waves roaring and crashing together. Christ's voice was like that, man. So what's that saying about Christ's voice? Meaning Christ spoke loud. So how are you going to tell us we're speaking too loud and we need to lower the volume? It's not Christ-like. When Christ himself spake like many waters, man. Jesus Christ spake loud himself. How else could Christ preach to a multitude of people unless he was shouting? There was no microphones back then, so how was Christ preaching to the people? In the Bible, it said Christ was on a boat, man, and was preaching to the people on the shore, on the seaside. How else did he do that if he weren't shouting? Jesus Christ himself spoke loud. Drop that. Give me Mark 22 and 16. After Matthew, yeah. 22.
Mark 22.
What am I talking about? Matthew 22, sorry. Matthew 22, 16. Mark doesn't go that far. Mark ends at 14.
I think it was 4, 5, 7.
Matthew just before Mark, right?
Yeah. 4, 5, 7. Chapter and verse.
16, 22, 16.
22, 16. 22 and 16. Yeah, got it. So Matthew chapter 22, verse 16. And they sent out unto him their disciples.
There you go. So the Herodians sent out disciples to Christ. They sent out some of their followers, some of their believers to Christ. We done?
With the Herodians,
We done?
Herodians saying, Master, we know that thou art true.
And they said to Christ, well, Master, we know that you're true, man. We know that you're sent from the Most High. We done?
And teach us the way of God in truth.
And they said, we know you teach the way of God in truth. You know, we done?
Neither carest thou for any man.
And look what they said about Christ, man. So Christ, you don't care for no man. You don't care about man's feelings. You don't care if a man's a homosexual his whole life. So why are these pastors regarding men? It said here Christ didn't regard no man. So I said Christ didn't care for no man. Christ didn't care if you're homosexual. Christ said it's wrong to be homosexual. Christ didn't care if you're a child molester. Christ said it's wrong to be a child molester. Christ didn't care if you smoke weed because it calms your nerves. Christ said it's wrong to smoke weed. Christ didn't care for no man. But your pastor ain't like that, man. Your pastor's marrying 2 men. Got lesbians in the choir, homosexuals in the choir, drug dealers paying tithe money in that church, man. We done?
For thou regardest not the person of men.
And Christ didn't regard the person of men. Christ didn't care if you was a good person, but you was a homosexual. It's wrong, man. Christ didn't care if you smoke weed from time to time, but you're a good person. It's wrong. Christ didn't regard no person of men. So people say, oh, you're small-minded, man. You know what I mean? There's good people out there. You're just condemning them. Because Christ was the same. And as I said, man, Christ fashioned our school, man. Our Bible is built on Christ. You know what I mean? These pastors, churches, imam, temple, they're built on men, how men think, and money. We're built on Christ, man. Give me Isaiah 13 and 2.
Isaiah
13 and 2.
Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 2. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountains.
There you go, man. The Bible said, lift up a banner on the high mountains. We done?
Exalt the voice unto them.
And do what?
Exalt the voice unto them.
And the Bible says that we must exalt the voice unto them, man. Exalt means to lift. Lift up your voice. So how are you going to say that we're not godlike? You know what I mean? It's wrong to speak loud. Christ wouldn't do such thing. You can't reach people speaking like that. It's too aggressive. Then you don't believe in the Bible, man. The Bible says lift up your voice. Exalt your voice, man. We done?
Shake the hand.
And shake the hand. Contend with them. This is how you shake the hand. Tell people it's wrong to be a homosexual, man. Listen, God's going to kill you if you don't change. Brothers, man. Stop killing the black man because you wear blue and he wears red. Because you're from one side of town and he's from the other side of town. Shake the hand. So all the people say we're aggressive and we got no love in us, man. Where's the love of God, man? You know what I mean? A real man of God wouldn't speak like that, man. You know, he hugs the people, he comes out there and he gives them sweets and stuff. It's not on the Bible, man. Everything we do in the I.S.U.P.K. So the simplest thing in the Bible, we do because it's in the Bible, man.
That's right.
You know, I'm going to read that.
That they may go into the gates of the nobles.
And we're meant to contend with the people so much that they're meant to go to the police station and complain about us, man. Go to the queen, man. Go to the government. The Bible says contend with them that they go to the gates of the nobles. That's how much better to debate with these people, man. But give me Exodus 28 and 4.
Exodus 28.
I'm gonna show you that our dress codes in the Bible also, man. How we dress, how we look, our conduct, all in the Bible. No question yet, no?
No, I won't. Exodus 28 and
20 and 4.
28 and 4.
Yeah, please.
Exodus chapter 28, verse 4. And these are the garments which they shall make.
And this is the garments that our people wear. You know, many people see the garments, they look like Power Rangers and, you know, all the foolishness. I heard it all, man. Look like it came out of the 60s and so forth. But these are the garments that we're going to make. And let's see these garments are, you know, skinny jeans and, you know, chinos or whatnot. We're going to see if our garments are biblical. We done?
A breastplate and an
ephod.
Ephod.
An ephod is a breastplate with the 12 tribes on there, which the high priest had. We done?
And a robe.
And a robe. Can't we see brothers with long robes, man? We done?
And a broidered coat.
A broidered coat, man. You see brothers with embroidery on their clothing. You know what I mean? You might have a brother in the school called Gabar, and on his garment, he got his name on there, Gabar. Or he might have a lion on there because it's from the tribe of Judah. He might have Judah on there. He got embroidery on his garments, man. And that's what our brothers had in times past. Embroidered garments. We done?
A mitri,
the turban. You see brothers with the mitri, Captain Mashak Mayang. He likes to wear the turban. He likes to wear the mitri from time to time. We done?
And a
girdle. And a girdle. The girdle is what holds your garment together. You see brothers with girdle around their waist. We didn't make our dress code up. We ain't no brothers making up our own codes. Or everything we do is in the Bible. We done?
And they shall make holy garments for Aaron thy brother and his sons.
All right, give me Revelations 1 and 16.
Revelations 1.
13.
Revelations 13.
Yeah, 113.
Revelations chapter 1, verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man.
Talking about Christ, you know what I mean? The 7 candlesticks for short is the 7 churches that are set up. And in the midst of them, Christ in the middle of the 7 candlesticks, when he controls these 7 churches, man. The same way he controls our school, the same way our school is built on Christ. We done?
Clothed with a garment down to the foot.
And Jesus Christ had a garment and down to the foot, man. So when you look at our Passover pictures on Facebook, you know, when you see us at Passover, holy events, or even camp, you see us with garments down to the foot. Garments meaning clothing. You see us with long robes, garment down to the foot. You know why? Because Christ had the same garment as well, man. So all them people mocking and talking about the way the funny Power Ranger garments, and you just don't know the Bible, man. You know what I mean? You're not qualified to teach the Bible. You're not certified. You're not men of the Lord. You know what I mean? Everything we do is in this Bible. Jesus Christ himself with a garment and down to the foot, man. We done?
And girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
And he had a golden girdle on. Not only did he have the garment that we have, he had the same girdle we have, man. You see brothers in the I.S.U.P.K with girdles around their waist. In fact, it's a commandment that at Passover you must have a girdle on. It's a commandment. I don't see a pastor with no girdle on. I don't see a pastor with no garment down to the foot. Suit and ties ain't in the Bible, but yet with the crazy ones, you know what I mean? With the one with the Power Ranger garments. Well, Jesus Christ had the same thing that we wore, man. You know what I mean? We follow Christ. We even dress like Christ. We after the image of Christ. Everything Christ do, we do, man. We speak loud like him. We dress like him. We're in a pulpit of wood like him. We teach people the laws like him. You know what I mean? I can't really say the same for your pastor, man. Can't say the same for your imam. Can't say the same for your evangelist, your bishop. They ain't, you know, taught by Christ. They ain't sent by Christ. But we at the I.S.U.P.K, we are, man. Drop that. Give me Judges 16:13. Just knit to the front. That's right. That's to Deuteronomy, like, isn't it? Deuteronomy, Joshua, then Judges. There you go. 16:13, yeah.
16:13. Judges 16 and 13. Judges chapter 16, verse 13.
Okay, so this is the story of Samson and Delilah. You know, everyone knows the story of Samson and Delilah, man. You know what I mean? Samson has 7 locks up on his head, and you know, all the rest of it set up by this woman. You know what I mean? But again, also the I.S.U.P.K, we read this properly, man. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people might have seen movies about this, but we read this properly. You know what I mean? They're showing it down to, you see brothers with braids in the I.S.U.P.K. That's in the Bible also. We'll read that for you.
And Delilah said unto Samson, hitherto, is that right?
What's it again? Hitherto,
thou hast mocked me and told me lies. Tell me wherewith thou mightest be bound.
Okay, so basically, Delilah said to Samson, like, where is your strength? And Samson said, you know what, if you put chains on me, that's my weakness. And she did it, and it didn't work. So she's saying to me, you lied to me, you mocked me, man. Tell me how I can defeat your strength. Tell me where your weakness is. You know what I mean? You lied to me the first time. Tell me. So Samson then tell her another lie. We done?
And he said unto her, if thou weavest the 7 locks of my head.
And Samson said, if you weave the 7 locks of my head, weave. That word weave means to braid. Samson, if you braid the hair on my head, we done?
With the web, and she fastened it with the pin, and said unto him, the Philistines be upon thee.
So basically, Samson lied again. I said, you know what, if you braid my hair with some web in there, that's when I'll become weak. But he lied. But the fact is, he's telling her, if you braid my hair, that's how I'll become weak. So what did Samson have, man? Samson had braids. If you look the word locks up in the Bible dictionary, it tells you a lock is a braid. You know what I mean? Today, they say a lock is either a dreadlock or a chunk of a white woman's hair, like Goldilocks. That's not locks, man. According to the Bible, locks are braids, and Samson had braids, man. Samson had 7 braids in his hair. Whether there was 7 cane rolls or the 7 single plaits, we don't know. But Samson had braids, man. And at the I.S.U.P.K, you see brothers with braids. You know what I mean? So how's your pastor gonna tell you that braids is unholy? They say our braids are shabby and they're not godly, man. To be a man of God, you must have a clean cut, have a bald head. When the Bible, men of God had braids, man. Read that again up.
And Delilah said unto Samson,
Hitherto, come here.
Thou hast mocked me and told me lies. Tell me wherewith thou mightest be bound.
She says, tell me how I can bind you, man. Tell me how I can tie you down. And because Samson was mad strong, saying, tell me how I can tie you down. We done?
And he said unto her, if thou weavest the 7 locks of my head.
And this is the web. This is the word weave in the Strong Concordance. The word weave come from the Hebrew Strong number 707, and it's a rag in the Hebrew, and it's to plait. So he's saying, plait my hair, man. You done?
And she fastened it with the pin, and said unto him, the Philistines be upon thee, Samson.
Okay, yeah. And he said, braid my locks, man. And then what that word locks go back to the word braids, man. You know what I mean? A lot of Rastafarians like depictions and so forth of a guy with dreadlocks breaking down 2 pillars, but you know what I mean? They're just ignorant, they don't know any better, but really should be a guy with braids breaking down 2 pillars. And who has braids today? Black people, man. What prophets are out there teaching the word of God with braids in their hair today? Black men, the I.S.U.P.K, man. You know what I mean? How people gonna say, you know, braids are ungodly? You know what I mean? A man should have short hair. That's not scriptural, man. Samson had braids. We found the Bible, so we have braids also. You know what I mean? Give me Judah 10:3 in the Apocrypha. No, you there. She's gonna ask you.
Judith 10 and 3. Judith 10 and 3. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Read it.
Yeah, fine.
Judith chapter 10 verse 3, and pulled off the sackcloth which she had on.
So Judith is about to set up this king now. What happened was at war, and all the men of Israel were scared to fight this king. And they, look all pretty and nice, make out like she wants to be with the king and then kill him. So the moment she took off her sackcloth, she took off her raggedy garments, and she's gonna get changed and start to look nice, start to do herself up. You done?
And put off the garments of her widowhood.
So she took off all widows wore black back then. She took off all that black and sackcloth and all the raggedy garments. She took that off. You done?
And washed her body all over with water.
And she had to wash herself, get herself nice for this king. You know what I mean? She had to set him up, man. Get herself smelling good. You done?
And anointed herself with precious ointment.
And you know what I mean? Black people after we jump at the back, we get kind of dry. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? She had some nice oil, creamed herself down. You know what I mean? Nice and shiny. You done?
And braided the hair of her head.
And did what?
And braided the hair of her head.
And she braided her hair, man. And braids was considered a beautiful thing. She's trying to seduce somebody here, and she braided her hair, man. You know what I mean? She probably had them box braids or something. I don't know how she did it, or what they call the Kim Kardashian, but I don't know how she did it, but she braided her hair. You know what I mean? So everything we do in the I.S.U.P.K is fashioned after the Bible, man. Braids are in the Bible. You know what I mean? I know you think the Bible's a white man's book, man. You know what I mean? You think blonde hair's in the Bible. Nah, man. Braids are in the Bible. This is a black man's book. And Judith braided her hair. And braids was considered a beautiful thing, man. We done?
And put on attire upon it.
And she put a head wrap on it, man. You know, them black women got a nice head wrap. Looking, you know what I mean? You see it nowadays, you know what I mean? The little bun at the front. She put a tie up on it, man. Got herself looking all nice. We done?
And put on her garments of gladness, wherewith she was clad during the life of Manasseh.
So basically, Manasseh was a husband that died. So she put on the clothes that she was wearing before he died, man. In her happy days, the days when everything was nice, the days when her husband was alive, she put on them clothes, man. Like he was alive again. We done?
And she took sandals upon her feet.
She put on her good shoes, man. We done?
And put about her bracelets and her chains and her rings.
Yeah, she put on bracelets, chains, and her rings. You come to an I.S.U.P.K Passover, man. You see the sisters, man, with their bracelets, chains, rings, and a head wrap on their head also, and braids as well. Again, man, our sisters follow the ordinances of the UPK, man. You know, you don't see no sister with no blonde weaving I.S.U.P.K Passover, man. You know what I mean? We follow the ordinance of the Bible. My sister got braids in their hair, chains, ornaments, looking all dolled up nice. You know what I mean? Anointed themselves with oil. Ain't coming all dry and ashy and that. We done?
And her earrings and all her ornaments, and decked herself bravely to allure the eyes of all men that should see her.
There you go. That's what you see in the I.S.U.P.K, man. You know what I mean? You got sisters that got the rings on, dressed up properly, man. How we dressed in the Bible. You know what I mean? They ain't like in the churches with a big hat on, that big ugly frock, man. You know what I mean? The woman in the church got that big hat on, the big ugly frock. The woman at the I.S.U.P.K, we follow the Bible, man. Got their head covered, got proper head wrap on. You know what I mean? Dressed accordingly. Any questions?
One that says, but if some of us, can we lower our hair?
That woman, man.
And that was Jesus Rivera.
Okay, you could not shave your head bald. That's against the Bible. But you can cut your hair, you can trim it. You know what I mean? So if you can trim your hair down, that's fine. But if you look at the skin your head bald or shape it off, that is against the scriptures. You know what I mean? Let me get that in the Bible actually. Yeah. Give me Leviticus 19:27.
Leviticus 52. You say 19 and 7.
1927.
1927. Right, I'm ready. So Leviticus chapter 19, verse 27. Ye shall not round the corners of your heads.
So the Bible says you can't round the corners of your heads, man. You can't line it up or shave it bald. Have you done?
Neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard.
And the corner is the edges here, man. You can't corner them up and round them up to get a nice. You can't line your beard up basically, or shave it off completely. That's not our custom. We're gonna get into that later, but that's forbidden in the Bible, man. Give me 2 Samuel 14. This is just after Judges, you know.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's 14:26.
Samuel, yeah?
2 Samuel 14:26.
2 Samuel. There's got 2 Samuels.
Yeah. 2 Samuel 14:25 actually.
25.
You can cut your hair, but you can't make it bald, man. None of them Gillette razors,
14.
none of them skinheads. You know what I mean? No smooth face. You know what I mean? You can cut it down, but you can't cut it bald. We done?
2 Samuel chapter 14, verse 25. All Israel, there was none to be so much praised as
Absalom.
Absalom for his beauty.
So in all Israel, man, there was no man that was good looking like a brother called Absalom. You know what I mean? You know, a woman like Denzel Washington and all the things there. There's a brother back then that was good looking, man. The woman thought he was handsome. You know what I mean? They all liked him. And his name was Absalom, David's son, man. You done?
His foot, even to the crown of his head, there was no blemish in him.
So this guy, man, women liked him. This man go to any town, any city, women just liked him, man. You know, there's some people that are your type, like women like that type of man, this type of man. Then there's a type of man that everyone's like. That's Absalom right there, man. You know what I mean? So, women as well. Certain women that, you know, men like this woman or that woman, short one, chubby one. There's a woman that just everyone likes, but you can't deny she's beautiful. That was Absalom, man, from the sole of his head, from the top of his head to the sole of his foot. Read.
And when he pulled his head, for it was at every year's end that he pulled it.
So this brother would cut his hair every year, man. He didn't make it bald, but he would cut his hair every year. So cutting your hair, you can do so. You can trim it down. Just don't make it go completely to skin. We done?
Because the hair was heavy on him, therefore he pulled it.
So this brother will cut his hair every year because his hair will grow so long, it was too heavy. You know what I mean? He probably had some big afro, man. Or some big long plaits or something. He couldn't manage it, so he'll cut it every year. You know what I mean? It would grow back again and then cut it again. But his brother didn't shave it off. He didn't go totally to skin. He was cut his hair every year. So you can cut your hair, you just can't shave it bald. So that answers your question, brother, yeah? Just give me a can, if you can. So it's not me.
No.
Alright, cool. Where were we? Alright, cool. Give me beard in the Bible dictionary.
Yeah.
No more questions, huh?
No, I have one. That was the only question. I'm just going back to find it.
No, just sit up it, Claudia. Go for B.
Oh, okay, right.
B-E-A-R-D.
B-E-A. This way. B-E-T-B-E-C. B-O, B-E. B-O. B-E-T. B-E-A. B-E-A. B-E-A-R.
You got it, yeah? Should be closer now.
Should be, yeah. B-E. Beard, got it. Beard, shall I just read it?
So this is the word beard in the Zondervan Bible Dictionary. You know what I mean? You see men in the I.S.U.P.K with beards. You know what I mean? No one in the I.S.U.P.K got no beard unless the Lord didn't give him a beard. So we're gonna see what the Bible says about beards. You know what I mean? You know, people think it's ungodly. You know, it's not civil. It's a bit caveman-like. But let's see what God says about beards. Read that, please.
With, this is a hard word, this, as it takes, can't read that.
Yeah.
A badge of manly dignity.
What's a beard?
A badge of manly dignity.
And a beard is a man badge, man. It's a badge of manly dignity. When you go to the army, you see a man with 2 stripes. You know he's a sergeant, man. You have more stripes. He shows his rank. And you see a man with a beard, it's like a badge. It's like a badge saying you are a man. That's what a beard is, man. That's how you distinguish a man from a woman. You know what I mean? A beard is a badge for a man. Just like if you see a lion with a mane, you know that's a lion. One without the mane is a female, it's a lioness. Without the mane, you couldn't tell which one was female, which one was a man. This beard is a badge that says a man is a man. You know what I mean? Read that again out.
A badge of manly dignity.
It's a badge, it's a man badge, man. God gave you this beard for a purpose. Why would you shave it? God gave you a beard so you know who's a man, who's a female. God don't do gray areas, man. He does white and black, man. Yes or no? So why would God give a man a beard and a man go shave it off? And you know what's wicked about this thing as well? They make a beard look bad in society, man. They put on Gillette commercials and Gillette adverts and they won't hire a man with a beard. A man with a beard is considered rough, not civil. That's what society has done. When God said a man's supposed to have a beard, man. Once upon a time, a man with a long beard was a glorious thing. Now a man with a smooth face, that's a glorious thing, man. Read on.
In contrast to the Egyptians.
So in contrast to the Egyptians, meaning contrary to the Egyptians, opposite to the Egyptians, read.
Who usually shaved the head and the face.
And the Egyptians shaved their head and their face. Can't be like the heathen, man. We can't be like other nations. And the Egyptians, they shaved their head and they shaved their face. And God said we can't be like them. So what does that mean, man? We gotta keep the hair on our head. We gotta keep the hair on our face. We done?
As a sign of mourning, it was the custom to pluck it out or cut it off.
We done?
The Israelites were forbidden to shave off the corners of their beards.
Even Zondervan knows, man. This is a white man, some Jewish man. Even he knows that the Israelites, they was forbidden to shave their beards, man. There was no Hebrew Israelite in the land of Judah with a smooth face, man. Land of Benjamin, no Israelites with a smooth face. You know what I mean? We're forbidden to do that. But again, this man is anti-Christ, man. This man's against God. So this man, he wants you with a smooth face. He wants you with a bald head. He promotes that, man. Any more on that, no?
There's a few more on the line. Let me try to read it.
Go on, you might as well.
Probably because it was regarded as a hurtness.
Let me see. Heathenistic.
No, Heathenis.
Heathenistic. Say again.
Heathenis.
Heathenistic, yeah, heathenish.
Heathenish sign.
There you go. The heathens do that, man. The Bible said don't be like the heathen. And this is what heathens do, man. You know, heathens eat pork, man. The Chinese eat rats. That's what they do. They're disgusting. We're not supposed to be like them, man. Let them shave their beard. Like, man, you grow your beard, man. The beard is glorious. You know what I mean? From I was a baby, man. I always wanted a beard, man. That's what it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? I'm not supposed to grow big when I cut it. If I was a little boy, I used to run to my mom and say, "Oh, look, I got a mustache. See it coming." I used to have one hair under my chin. I had to run to my mom and show her, man. I used to laugh at me. You know what I mean? I always wanted a beard. A man's supposed to want a beard, man.
That's right.
Let a man be a man. But nowadays, it's frowned upon. It's rough. You know what I mean? You can't even barely get a job or slavery with a beard. You know what I mean? If you went for Rick Ross, you know what I mean? Brothers have no ribs nowadays, man. You know what I mean? Any man with a beard will get frowned upon. You know what I mean? But try to give me Psalms 133:2. So again, up to the I.S.U.P.K, man. Everything is Bible we do. Our whole look, our whole appearance is based on this Bible. You know what I mean?
Psalm 1.
133 and 1, start by 1.
I'm confused on that. Say that again. Sorry.
Psalms 133.
Psalms 133.
Yeah, 133.
Yeah, that Psalms 133.
Yeah, give me verse 1, please.
Verse 1. Psalms chapter 133, verse 1. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity.
That's what. So this is King David speaking. It says, good man, when black men, Hispanic men can dwell together in unity, man. No Bloods and Crips, no B6 versus Handsworth, no Peckham versus Brixton, no MS-13, no Mexicans versus Judites. It's saying it's good, man, when blacks and Hispanics can dwell together in unity, man. You done?
It is like the precious anointment.
So he's saying when blacks and Hispanics dwell together, it's like precious ointment, man. You know what I mean? A precious ointment ain't the ointment you use every day. It's like when you got like say you got a Versace perfume or something. You don't spray it on every day, man. You spray it on special occasions when you're going out. You know what I mean? A family gathering. That's not nothing you spray on to go to the shop. And same with the ointment, man. The ointment's an ointment that smells nice, man. Feels nice upon your skin. And when black people jar together, it's like a precious ointment. Something that's precious, man. Something that you don't use every day. Something that costs a bomb, costs a killing. We don't. It probably was even a gift. We don't.
Upon the head, down upon the beard.
On the what?
On the beard.
Of who?
Even Aaron's beard.
So it's saying that brotherhood, when brothers are together, it's like that nice ointment, man, that Aaron had upon his beard. The point I'm making is that Aaron, Moses' brother, man, the leader of the priesthood, himself had a beard, man. So how's a white man going to say a beard's wrong to have? How's a white man going to say a beard looks uncivilized, a beard looks shabby and rough? With Aaron himself, man, a holy man like Aaron had a beard. The Bible said he had ointment upon his beard. Men of the Bible had beards, man. But I don't see Creflo Dollar with no beard. I don't see T.D. Jakes with no beard. I don't see Joe Osteen with no beard, man. But also the I.S.U.P.K, we follow this Bible. That's why every man in the I.S.U.P.K has a beard if he can grow one, man. If you can't grow one, then fair enough. Some people grow, you know, little hairs in their chin. Fair enough. The Most High didn't bless them with a big beard. Some brothers got a beard like mine. That's what the Most High blessed me with. And some brothers got big beards, man. That's what the Most High blessed them with. So the Most High blessed some people with 2 children, some people with 10 children, some people with no children, some people with no wives, some people with 10 wives, some people with 1 wife, man. And the Most High blessed some brothers with a big beard, some brothers with a little beard, and some brothers with no beard. Some brothers with just a mustache. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, a man should have a beard on his face because God said so, man. And it's a heathenistic custom to cut that beard. Verse 2.
It is like the precious ointment upon the head that ran down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard.
That means indeed, man. Ran upon the beard, indeed. Aaron's beard. Aaron himself had a beard, man. And your pastor claims to be a man of God and a priest of God. Then why ain't he got a beard like Aaron, man? He claims to be doing the priesthood of the Most High. Aaron was a priest also. So why ain't he got a beard like Aaron? If you want to do the priesthood like Aaron, then maybe you should get a beard like Aaron. Maybe you should look like Aaron, man.
Questions.
Give me a question up.
First one is most cheap meat shops in the hood are run by Muslims. Is it lawful to eat halal meat and chicken?
It is lawful to eat halal meat and chicken. I'm gonna tell you why. Yeah. Give me 1 minute. Let me get scripture for you. I think it's 1 Corinthians 10, you know. No, it's 8. 8 and 4. Give me 1 Corinthians 8 and 4. Well, who asked that question?
It was brother Tazadak.
Alright, cool, no problem.
First Corinthians, First Corinthians 5:45.
Cool. I'm gonna tell you why you can eat halal chicken, because you know why?
First Corinthians
8 and 4. You can eat halal chicken, you know why? Because Allah don't exist, man. You know what I mean? How is a Muslim gonna take meat which God made, pray over it and say, this is our chicken now, man? The chicken belongs to God. Number one, Allah ain't real, man. I don't care what you eat over chicken. Chicken ain't yours. God made chicken. You know what I mean? In the Bible, this is what you can eat and what you can't eat. And you know what I mean? As long as it's lawful, you can eat it. I don't care if you probe it 10 times, 15 times. That chicken belongs to the Lord, man. You know what I mean? So you eat that chicken, man. I don't care how to kill it. If to pray over it. That chicken belongs to the Lord. How can you take a chicken that God made, pray over it and say it's our chicken now? That chicken is God's, man. We're going to read it in the Bible. Give me 8. 1 Corinthians 8 and 4.
1 Corinthians chapter 8 verse 4. As concerning therefore the eating of those things that are offered in sacrifice unto idols.
So this is Paul speaking. And so as concerning the things therefore, so as concerning therefore the eating of those things that are offered in sacrifice to idols. So it's saying right back now we're talking about the things that are concerned food sacrificed to idols. That's what Paul's talking about right now, which today we call halal meat or kosher meat. You know what I mean? Meat that's sacrificed unto idols. You know what I mean? These East Indians and Pakistanis take this meat and sacrifice to their idols. And Paul's talking about something similar to this. He's talking about meat sacrificed to idols. Allah is an idol. It's a rock that fell from the sky. We done?
We know that an idol is nothing.
An idol is what?
Nothing.
An idol is what?
Nothing.
And Allah is nothing, man. It's not real. How can you take good chicken that God made, man? Good lamb that God made, beef that God made, lamb chops, and say this belongs to Allah now, man? Number one, it ain't real. And God made this. He can't take it and say you can't eat this. This is just meat, man. I don't care what they did. If a man took chicken and prayed over it, to me, the man just did some stupid ritual over the chicken. That chicken's still fresh. Give me that chicken. It tastes nice. I'm eating it, man. You done?
In the world, and that there is none other God.
There's what?
None other God.
So Allah, Krishna, anything. There's no other God, read, but one, which is Yahweh in the Hebrew, man. The God of every black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, man.
That's right.
So you can eat halal meat. You know, if you want more than that, I'll give you more. But this is a basic scripture, because for time's sake. Well, you can eat halal chicken, man. We done? Sorry, next question.
Just from Jesus Rivera, and he said basically, what about the neck? Let it grow too.
Yeah. Don't be lining it up, you know what I mean? That's the border, man. Let it grow.
Yeah, that's it. I got one more question.
All right, cool. Give me Isaiah 50 and 6.
Isaiah 54. Isaiah
50 and 6.
50 verse 6. Isaiah chapter 50 verse 6. I gave my back to the smiters.
And this is a prophecy of Christ, man. This is Christ here. You know what I mean? This is before Christ came on the scene, but again, the Bible is prophetic. And this is about Christ, man, because he gave his back to the smiters. As we know, man, the smoke Christ slapped him in his face. We done?
And my cheeks to them that plucked off the hair.
And Christ said he gave his cheeks to them that plucked off the hair, man. Simon, answer me something, man. What hair is on your cheeks, man? Which is also known as
beard.
So what did Jesus Christ have in his face?
A beard.
So Jesus Christ himself had a beard. Christ himself had a beard, man. So I don't see you pass with a beard. He wants to be Christ-like and, you know, follow Christ. And he should have a beard in his face. And you know what's so wicked about that? Even the fake Jesus Christ, even Caesar Borgia has a beard in his face. Meanwhile, your pastor don't have a beard in his face. When even the white one has a beard, he has a beard in it.
That's right.
I swear he has a beard. He has a beard. Caesar Borgia. I swear he got a beard. You know what I mean? So your pastor was a man of God. He'll at least follow the fake image. But your pastor don't follow the Bible, man. He follow himself. He don't follow the fake one, man. Christ himself had a beard on his face, man. A manly badge. Christ went no sissy, man. Read that again now.
Verse
6.
I gave my back to the smiters, and my cheeks to them that plucked off the hair.
And what hair is on your face? cheek, sorry.
Beard.
Beard, exactly, man. Christ himself for the beard. Give me a 2 Samuel 10:4.
Second Samuel 1, did you say?
10:4.
10:4. 2 Samuel 10:4. 2 Samuel chapter 10 verse 4.
So I'm gonna set the scene. So David sent messengers to another king, and the king thought that they were spies. And look what the king done to David's men because he thought they were spies. Read.
Wherefore Hanun took David's servants and shaved off the one half of their beards.
So David's men went to Hanun the king, and they thought they were spies, and he shaved half of their beard off. You done?
And cut off their garments in the middle.
And he cut their garments in the middle. That way, they can shame them, so everyone can see their backside. You done?
Even to their buttocks, and sent them away.
So he embarrassed them, man. He cut off their man badge. Certain that said that you're a man, he cut it. You know what I mean? And that was seen as a sign of shame. Today, our people cut it because the white man said so, because it's considered beautiful. When these brothers felt shame when they cut their beard, man, this man disgraced them. You done?
When they told it unto David, he sent to meet them, and were greatly ashamed.
Remember what?
Greatly ashamed.
To have a beard, to not have a beard, you should be ashamed, man. To cut your beard, have a smooth face like a woman or a child, you should be ashamed. These men were ashamed because they had no beard. So how's the white man gonna say a beard ain't, beard ain't, it's not godly? These men had their beard cut off and they was ashamed to be done.
And the king said, tarry at Jericho.
And because they were ashamed, the king said, wait at Jericho, don't come back here. The beard is fully grown, don't come back here, man. For everyone to see a man with no beard is shameful, it's embarrassing. For the whole country to see men with no beard, it's embarrassing. So David said, stay over there, man. You done?
Until your beards be grown, and then return.
And when your beards return, then come back. David took this seriously, man. David said, oh, don't worry, man, it'll grow back. David took this seriously. To have a beard is serious, man. Children and women shouldn't see men with no beard. David took that so serious, he didn't want no one else to see, man. It's grown. Just like you being naked. Oh, if you was naked, I say, just stay in the house. Yeah. Don't come out, man. Until everyone's gone, then come out and find some clothes. That's how shameful it was. It's like being naked to have no beard. Read that again out.
Wherefore Hanun took David's servants and shaved off the one half of their beards.
And he didn't even cut the whole beard, it's half. You know what I mean? If having half of your beard is embarrassing, why are people cutting the whole face up, man? Some people are clean, like proper clean, the head and the beard, and they just cut half, man. They was ashamed. You done?
And cut off their garments in the middle, even to their buttocks, and sent them away. When they told it unto David, he sent to meet them. Because the men were greatly ashamed, said, tarry at Jericho.
And tarry means to wait, man. So just wait at Jericho. Don't come back, just wait there, man. And to grow back a beard can take some time, man. But David was willing to do so. That's how serious it was, man. To have a beard serious. People take it lightly. I feel like the Most High don't mind to cut their beard, man. It's a sin, man. To line your beard up is a sin. The Most High don't take it lightly. Look how serious David's taking this here, man. He's telling man to dwell in another city, man. They got wives and children and family back at home. But David said, you can't go home, man. You got to dwell in Jericho. We done?
Until your beards be grown and then return.
And then return. When your beard's normal, you know what I mean? When people can look at you and not think, what's wrong with him? That's when you can come home. You know what I mean? All right, cool. Give me 1 Samuel 17:22.
1 Samuel
17:22.
17:22. 1 Samuel chapter 17 verse 22. And David left his carriage in the hand of the keeper of the carriage and ran into the army.
So David, as today, someone will leave their car and then run into the congregation. Now David, he left his chariot, they went into the congregation of Israel, meaning the gathering of blacks and Hispanics, read.
And came and saluted his brethren.
And do what?
And saluted his brethren.
But where the I.S.U.P.K. do you see brothers saluting their brethren, man? I.S.U.P.K, man, we salute our brethren, man. You know why? Because in the Bible, David saluted his brethren, man. You know what I mean? In the I.S.U.P.K, we say, Yahweh Hashem Hashabakatah, man. Meaning the Lord and Christ bless you. And that's what David said, man. He saluted his brethren. Read on.
And as he talked with them, behold, there came up the champion, the Philistine of Gates, is it?
Goliath. But I dropped that.
Goliath.
Give me Mark 9:15.
Mark 9:15. Mark 9:15. Mark chapter 9 verse 15. And straight away all the people, when they beheld him, were greatly amazed.
Give me 14, Sakia.
And when he came to his disciples, he saw a great multitude about them.
So Christ, when he came to the disciples, saw a great. You done?
And the scribes questioning with them.
So he saw Christ was deep, man. So when he spoke parables, people surrounded his disciples, man, questioning them. So, what was that about, man? That's deep, and so forth. You done?
And straight away all the people, when they beheld him, were greatly amazed, and running to him saluted him.
And they saluted him, man. Down to our salutes in the Bible, man. We salute each other at the I.S.U.P.K, man. If you see a general in the I.S.U.P.K, you must salute him. You see a brother at Passover in the I.S.U.P.K, you must salute him, man. And that's in the Bible. You know what I mean? I'm gonna show you that even our salute is in the Bible as well, man. I'm gonna show you that in the Bible today. Give me Ruth 2 and 4. Everything we do in the I.S.U.P.K it's not by coincidence. It's from brothers that study this Bible, man.
You say 2.
Yeah, 2 and 4. Let me get it. No, I can't find anything else going on. Wait a minute. No question online now?
No, I don't.
You there yet?
I'm there, yeah.
Let me read 2 and 4.
Ruth chapter 2 verse 4. And behold, Boaz came from Bethlehem.
So you got a brother called Boaz, and he came from Bethlehem. Bethlehem, the town in the land of Judah. You know what I mean? Comes from the Hebrew word Bayaf Lakam. Bayaf means house, Lakam means bread. So he came from the town of Bethlehem, meaning house of bread, read.
And said unto the reapers.
And he saw some brothers reapers, man. Some brothers that what happens, you plant tomatoes will grow, then you reap them, meaning you bag them up, put them in bags. You plant corn, then you reap them. So the brothers were reapers. Their job was to bag up the corn, bag up the tomatoes, bag up the potatoes, and so forth. And when he saw these brothers, read.
The Lord be with you.
And when he saw these brothers, so the Lord be with you, man. So Yahweh Hashem Hashabakatah, you know what I mean? That means the Most High Christ bless you. And that's what he basically said. So the Lord bless you, the Lord be with you, we done.
And they answered him, the Lord bless thee.
And they said it back. They saluted him back, man. He said, Lord bless you. They said, Lord bless you back. You know what I mean? And that's what you said the I.S.U.P.K, man. You see two brothers saluting each other in the I.S.U.P.K. One brother said, the Most High Christ bless you. The other brother said it back. Down to the salutes in the Bible, man. Our brothers used to salute each other one time. Nowadays, brothers see each other in the street and got screw face and face on, and you know what I mean, don't want to talk to the brother because he's from one side of town and he's from the other side of town. Once upon a time, our brothers would salute each other, man. You know what I mean? I've been to New York. You know what I mean? As soon as I cross that plane, I got the salute, man. I give it back. Any brother I've never even met before, man, give me the same salute. I have to give it back, and that is found in the Bible.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Boaz saw some brothers said, "Lord bless you, man. The Lord be with you," and they said it back. You know what I mean? That's what we said, I.S.U.P.K, man. And a brother must say it back. You see a general in the I.S.U.P.K, you must salute him. You know what I mean? But, read that again now.
What's up?
Yeah, come.
And behold, Boaz came from Bethlehem and said unto the reapers, the Lord be with you.
So he saluted them, man. Saw them, didn't know them. So you know, the Lord be with you, we done.
And they answered him, the Lord bless thee.
And they said the same thing back. So, you know what I mean? They saluted him back. That's brotherly love right there, man. You know what I mean? Once upon a time, our brothers used to show some compassion to one another, man. Show some respect, man. Give a man a greeting, salute him. Nowadays, it's screw faces, bad looks. You know, probably a kiss teeth, you know what I mean? But once upon a time, brothers showed love, man. Give me salute in the Bible dictionary. Or salutations. The pastor I find first. You don't get anything to say online, no?
No, I don't.
Okay, yeah, read that for me, salutation.
Salutation. Salutation. A greeting given orally or in writing.
There you go, man. Salutation, a greeting given orally or in writing. Also, the I.S.U.P.K ours is orally, and it's also in a handshake as well, man. You know, when we give a brother the pound, smite the chest, as the Bible says. We done?
Greetings in the Bible sometimes included acts as well as words. A profound obsessance
There you
or
go. It's acts, man. Our greetings also had acts in there. That's what we have, man. The Bible calls it the holy kiss, meaning the holy handshake, man. That's what our salute is. So you how about Shema Shabbat, man, give a brother the pound. That's in the Bible there, man. We done?
or prostration, a kissing of the hand, kneeling, falling upon the neck of another, embracing. Every situation, friend from a journey, the birth of a son, a marriage, wearing new clothes, dining.
So this is where we salute each other. You know, we see a birth from another city, a birth from a child. We done?
The appeals of bigger, etc. Among the more common salutations on meeting were the blessed be thou of the Lord.
There's a part where it says usually time consuming.
Look.
Okay, the part in here which says time consuming. No problem. That's fine. Hold that for me. All right, give me Jeremiah 1 and 10. Again, man, just showing, you know, it's a quick little lesson showing that everything we do in the I.S.U.P.K is other scriptures, man. You know what I mean? Everything we do, down to the way we speak, down to, you know, the way we salute each other, how we greet one another. It's all in the Bible, man. You know what I mean? A sister called the school the other day saying how everyone got their own religion, man. And you at the I.S.U.P.K, you laugh at people's religion. And you know what I mean? She saw a video where a brother was he was blowing his nose with the American flag and saying, why would you do that, man? You know what I mean? Everyone, why would you demean a brother who got his own religion? Again, it's in the Bible. You know what I mean? Give me Jeremiah 1 and 10.
Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 10. See, I have this day set thee over the nations.
And it's the Most High speaking to Jeremiah, I set you over the nations, man. I put you in a place over the nations. Your authority over them. Read on.
And over the kingdoms.
Read.
To root out.
To do what?
To root out.
The Most I told Jeremiah to pull out, man. When you root something out, you pull it out the ground. He told Jeremiah to pull out these religions, man. Root them out. Say that Christianity is a lie. Say that Islam is a lie. We done?
And to pull down.
And to pull down, man. You know what I mean? You better blow your nose at that American flag, man. Throw that Quran on the floor. Throw it down. All these lies that ruined our people. We done?
And to destroy.
And to do what?
Destroy.
That's what we do, man. We destroy Christianity, man. We destroy it, man. This woman saying how people got their own religions, man. Please don't make them feel bad. Don't disrespect their religions. God said you must destroy it, man. Pull it out, throw it down, destroy it. We done?
And to throw down.
And to throw down. And then when you're done doing that, when you throw down, when you told people that Christianity is a lie, when you destroyed Christianity, when you destroyed Islam, told people that Islam's fake, after you done that, then this is what you must do. We done?
To build.
Then do what?
To build.
Then when you told brother that Christianity is a lie, Islam's a lie, Rastafarian is a lie, then you build, man. Brothers up and tell them what to follow, what days to worship. After you told a brother that Christmas is wrong, he shouldn't worship it, then you build him up, man, and tell him what he should worship. When you tell a brother he can't eat pork no more, then you build him up and tell him what he can eat, man.
Right.
After telling a brother he can't have sex with a white woman no more, you build him up and say, but this is the woman you can have sex with. We done?
And to plant.
And to plant, man. After you pull that plant up about Christianity and tell a brother he can't go to that church no more, then you plant a new seed, man. It's time to come to the I.S.U.P.K, man. You pull that plant up and told the brother that it's wrong to kiss a rock in Mecca, and then you plant a seed down and say what? But what you should do is come on them streets, man. Put them boots on and raise blacks and Hispanics, man.
That's right.
You pull that plant up and say, black man, it's wrong to smoke weed, man. It's wrong to take cocaine. But you put that plant down, tell a brother, but it's okay to drink in moderation, though, man. That's what you should do. We're disrespecting people's religion. You're supposed to do that in the Bible, man. You're ordered to do so. You know what I mean? Give me Nehemiah 13:25. People say we argue too much and just let people be, man. A man got his right to be in a religion. Nah, man. We love black people so much. Are we gonna argue with you, man, till you change your life, man?
Nehemiah 13 and 25. Nehemiah chapter 13 verse 25. And I contended with them.
I did what?
Contended with them.
And continue to argue with them, man. Anyone saying, well, is a Muslim to leave him, man? Let him be a Muslim. No. We're gonna contend with you, man. We're gonna argue with you until you stop going to Mecca kissing a rock, man. Till you stop being a homosexual. Till you stop going in that church and taking brothers' wives, man. We're gonna contend with you because Nehemiah did it, and we're supposed to follow in the footsteps of these prophets, man. We done?
And curse them.
And what?
And curse them.
And Nehemiah started to even cuss on bad words, man. So angry, was passionate about his job. We done?
And smote certain of them.
There you go, man. Nehemiah even hit some of them. That's how angry he was, trying to get these people in order. You done?
And plucked off their hair.
Read.
And made them swear by God.
And he said he made them swear by God. He made brothers swear. In this instance, brothers had they had wives that weren't Israelites, and he made them swear, man. How do you make someone swear? He forced them, man. This brother was aggressive. This brother was strong, man. How you make someone swear? How do you make a man say, okay, man, I won't do it no more, man. I won't have sex with white women no more. Unless you're an austere man. Unless you're a hard man. He made them swear, man. You know what I mean? Moses made the Israelites melt down the golden calf and drink it. He made them do it. That's a hard man right there, man. He didn't say, well, you know, he's gonna be a Muslim, it's not my place to say, you know. Nah, man, he contended with them and made him do it, man. He made him drink gold. You know what I mean? Gold's nice, gold looks nice, but I don't think it tastes nice. I can guarantee that. He melted it down and made him drink it, man. And to melt gold, it has to be hot as well. And this man made him swear by the Lord, man. He made him swear. God knows what he did to them. Probably put him in the headlock, like, well, say, you know what I mean? He made him swear, man. So no, we're gonna contend with you, man. We're not gonna make you be a Muslim. We're not gonna make you smoke weed. You know, he ain't hurting nobody. Who's he harming? It's his body. If he wants to be with a man, let him be with a man. No, man, we're gonna contend with you until you change, man. And if you don't change, then the Lord will deal with that. But we're gonna contend with you, because that's our job, man. Drop that. Give me Shalom. Alright, give me 1 Kings 8:27.
Say again.
1 Kings 8:27.
1 Kings 18:27.
So what happened here was Elijah was a man of God, man, and the rest of Israel was following this fake God, man, called Baal. Kind of like Israel following a fake God today called Caesar Borgia, man. A fake God today called Allah. A fake prophet today called Muhammad. All the Israelites following this fake God, man. So Elijah goes, all right then, let's have a contest. You know what I mean? Who can call down fire from heaven? So far, these fake God worshipping brothers went first. You know what I mean? And no fire could come from heaven, man. No thunder was coming from heaven. So while they were praying and cutting themselves open, no fire coming from heaven. This is what Elijah started to do, man. Read that.
18:27. 1 Kings chapter 18, verse 27. And it came to pass at noon that Elijah mocked them.
Elijah what?
Mocked them.
There you go, man. People say you can't make fun of people's religion, man. That's wrong, man. Nah, man, we're gonna mock you, man. So that you come back to the Lord. We're gonna make fun of Allah, man. So that you come back to the Lord. You know what I mean? I mock Allah all the time. I tell Muslims, say, listen, you're a black Muslim, man. You know what I mean? Allah couldn't save Saddam Hussein. I'm mocking him. I say, Allah can't save you, man. I let him know all the time. You done?
And said, cry aloud.
And he said, cry aloud, man. Saying, listen, you lot are praying to Baal. No fire's coming from heaven. Maybe you want to scream a bit louder. You know what I mean? Maybe he can't hear. It's not his fault. You know, probably sleeping. He's mocking him. You done?
For he is a God. Either he is talking or he is pursuing.
So we're saying talk loud, man. I think, you know, he's talking, he's in a conversation, you can't hear right now, or he's pursuing to go at something. Maybe, you know, do something else. Talk a bit louder, man. You know, just look aloud him, you know what I mean? Because he's probably doing something right about now. He's mocking them. You done?
Or he is in a journey.
Or he's on a journey, you know what I mean? He's gone to the shop or something, man. Speak a little louder, man. You know, I know Allah will make it fun there. He'll make fire come from the sky, but you got to speak a bit louder, man. He's mocking them. You done?
Or peradventure he sleepeth and must be awakened.
I say maybe he's sleeping, maybe he's having a kit, man. Yeah, you know what I mean? You got sleeping right about now, man. You got to speak a little louder than that, man. Wake him up, man. He's mocking them. And you come to a camp at the I.S.U.P.K, you see Mary, man, with a noose around her neck, because they're mocking that religion, man. You see brothers blowing their nose with the American flag, because they're mocking them. You see a picture of Caesar Borgia with 666 on his forehead, we're mocking him, man, showing you that these guys are nothing, so that you will come back to the Lord. And just like ignorance, I'm not blaming no one, but people say that, you know, you can't, you know, we're wrong for bashing people's religion. Man, we're not wrong, man. We're gonna keep bashing your religion because we love you, man. We love black people. You know what I mean? We got a lot of our brothers in Puerto Rico are Catholic, man. That's what you see, brothers. If you go to the DC camp, man, they got a statue of Mary with a noose around her neck, man. That in every I.S.U.P.K school, there's a picture of Caesar Borgia as a doormat, man. And in order for you to get in that school, you got to step on that doormat. We're mocking that God, man. To show you that this God ain't real. To get that curse off your mind, man. You know, we throw down that Quran. We're mocking them. You know what I mean? So everything we do in this Bible. Give me Ezekiel 3:8.
Ezekiel 3:8. Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 8. Behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces.
There you go, man. So we're not going to leave your religion alone. We're not going to leave you be. You got your God, I got no, man. God said he made our face strong against yours, man. So we're going to contend with you. We're going to argue with you. We're going to go forehead to forehead, man, face to face. We're going to argue about this, man. God said, I've made your face strong against theirs. You done?
And thy forehead strong against their foreheads.
There you go, man. We're going to go toe to toe, man. So every black man comes out of that mosque, we're going to contend with you, go toe to toe, our head against your forehead, man. Until you come out of that church, we're going to go toe to toe, man. Our forehead against your forehead, because we love you, black man. That's what you see see brothers with hard faces, screw faces. Cause ain't nothing nice about this, man. Ain't nothing nice about seeing your brothers fly 10,000 miles to kiss a stone. Your brother who's supposed to be a warrior in a smooth face in a Christian church, banging a tambourine, hugging himself, all effeminate. Ain't nothing nice about that, man. So we're gonna contend with you, man. Not because we hate you, but we love you, man. If we hated you, we could be doing something else in our spare time, man. Why have this class? You know what I mean? What's the point of boots and shield and headpieces and going out on the streets in the cold, in the hot sun? What would be the point, man? Love you. What would be the point in arguing with a hard-headed black man, a hard-headed Rastafarian, a hard-headed Muslim, a hard-headed Christian, debating back and forth, answering the same question you've been answering for years, man? Debating with somebody, because we love you, black man. We love you, man, and we're gonna give up on you, man, because Christ died so that you would get another chance, man. A black man by the name of Jesus Christ died, man, gave his life up so you can get another chance, man. Died for us also. For Christ with our life. That's what we go out there. Christ died, man. Died and did nothing wrong. So going out in the street in the cold is nothing, man. If Christ can risk his life for his brethren, then why can't I go out in the cold? Why can't I argue with a Muslim for 10 hours? You know what I mean? Why can't I keep class and put up what I want to do for 2 hours? When Christ risked his life, man, died for nothing. That's like you go in prison for nothing. That's like you paying a fine for a phone bill that you didn't run up. That's like you putting bail money on someone that you didn't even know. Christ died for brothers that you don't even know, man, so that they can change their life. You know what I mean? But no questions now?
No, I don't.
All right, let's get the public announcements. Yeah, let's wrap this up. That's the class anyway. Yeah, remember to pay your tithes. Yeah, 10% of everything you earn. You earn £10, £1 will go to the priest and Christ of the Lord. You know, if you earn 10 pence and even a penny, you know, we'll pay your tithes, man. And again, with the I.S.U.P.K, man, started on the 1 West, Command GEN.YAHANNA. You know what I mean? With that, Mr. SHALAM, I'm going to go to the security announcements, all right? You can't get the announcements, yeah? Yeah, read that for me.
We are the I.S.U.P.K, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. Transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry, which is a commandment. Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8-10 means 10th in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to Treasury Department or teacher, priest fund, free will offering for priest, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy
Convocation.
convocation.
The Feast of Trumpets, and that is Saturday coming at sundown.
Announce holy convocations from sheep. Remind
Action and Aqua, brothers and sisters,
to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black, boots, shirts, pants, headbands, scarf.
with that, rise to face the east, then into the Lord's Prayer, okay? You can read this on the sheet right here, brother. Just read this one from me, right?